Good afternoon, everyone. My name is David Sikorsky, Executive Director of CCA Maryland, and I'm here today to give you the instructions on how to register, sponsor, and participate in the CCA Maryland Red Trout Tournament, which is coming next weekend. So September 11th and 12th. And I know in this pandemic, we're all a little uneasy about where we're going, what we're doing, what are the rules, so on and so forth. But you know what? There's plenty of open water out there for everybody to distance and have fun. And this is not a virtual tournament this year, but in some ways it is. So we will be gathering at Buzz's Marina Saturday, September 11th, and we'll have a gathering there. And that's a week away, and registrations are low. So for us to plan an effective get together down there, we need you to register. And we recognize that things change quickly in a week, especially weather. But with all our tournaments, we always give a refund for anybody that requests one for any circumstance. So we recognize that life changes by the minute. But please, if you're following this right now, please go ahead and register if you're going to participate, and I'm going to show you how we do that. And so, again, the tournament, it says August 14th to September 10th. That caught me for a second. And that's because if you register right now and go out and catch redfish and speckled trout, you can actually enter them for a chance to win some prizes. Nobody's taken us up on that yet, and the folks that have registered, but you can do that right now. And so September 11th and 12th is the actual tournament. It is the traditional 2-day tournament that this has been for. This will be the 7th year. And so the original tournament was held in Crisfield with the idea that the money we raised would go right back into the area to build a reef. And you know what? We just did that. So we splashed a reef at Jane's Island, maybe 2 weeks ago. And we actually have part 2 coming up soon. So we built reef balls. We've received reef pyramids and put them in the water to benefit that local area, which is what we wanted to do when we built the Red Trout tournament. So the tournament's now moved over to Buzz's, but you can fish from anywhere. So you can leave any port, and you just have to fish between the Maryland Bay Bridge or the Kent Narrows Bridge, south, down to Cape Charles, or on the west side, the New Point Comfort Light in Virginia. And so we wanted to put those boundaries, and they're about equidistant from Buzz's Marina. So you don't have to fish out of Buzz's Marina. You can fish from anywhere. And again, like I said in the intro, if you want to come and participate in the party, register today so we can plan accordingly, and you'll see a survey next week to see if you're attending. And that's just so we can plan catering, drinks, everything else. But it is a 2-day tournament, and I'm going to focus on the website now again. So the cost is $60 if you're an active member, a current member, your membership is not expired, and $85 for non-members. And so the safe bet here is save $10 on renewing your membership, sign up for the $85 membership, and it adds 12 months to your existing membership. If you're a life member or you're current, then you go with the $60 option. This site explains exactly how you register. You can even check your membership status right here. But ultimately, you're registering through this page and then going to iAngler. And that's exactly what it says right here. The rules and divisions. So I mentioned the August 14th. It started and will end on Friday, September 10th. It's kind of the pre-fish derby. Send us the pictures of your fish. We'll give you some random prizes. Now we have a brand new Calcutta, the Release Over 20 Calcutta. And so this is no extra entry. You don't have to pay anymore. And when you enter an entry of you releasing a trout over 20 inches, which is a restraint-based conservation effort led by Release Over 20 and I Strike Fishing, you'd get a chance to win some great prizes. So any of these categories here, if you just click them like I did, they drop down and show you the details and then can close right back up. So we have the open division, and thanks to our title sponsor, alltackle.com in Annapolis. Thank you, Keith Frazier and the team there. They are our title sponsor for this tournament, and we have some great gift cards to All Tackle as prizes. And so open explains right here, you've got top 3 redfish, top 3 trout. You win 300, 200, 100. Okay. Let's say you fish with bait Friday from shore. Saturday, you can do that. Well, let's say you hop in your kayak on Sunday or later that day. You can do that. You enter your fish based on just catching them, right? Send them in. If you're in a kayak, they're in the kayak division. If you catch it on the fly, they're on the fly division. If you catch it any other way, it's just in the open division, and we'll sort it out. So there's no real extra entries, even though it can seem a little bit complicated. So kayak anglers, right now, first place, top prize, $300. Biggest trout, biggest red, $300 to all tackle. The JLS rods, top lady angler. So the top redfish and trout caught by lady anglers, no extra entry. You win a JLS rod. All right, free youth division. It's pretty simple, right? If you're a youth, meaning you have not reached your 18th birthday, you can go get a free CCA membership. That's all we ask that you do. Get a free membership on our Kids Corner and then participate for free. And it's one important note. Youth anglers can submit any species. We'll have first, second, and third for the longest fish. And their catches don't count for the team or anything on the other side of the tournament. If you want to pay for a youth, they no longer participate in the youth division. They're now part of the teams for everybody else, and that is allowed. But this is an opportunity. If you have a young angler, you want to bring them aboard, please do. And no charge to you to do that. Fly division, pretty self-explanatory. Top fish. So get out there, catch the biggest red, catch the biggest trout. $300 gift certificate. Team stringer. All right, so this is longest 3-fish stringer of redfish and trout. So a combination of any team of up to 6 anglers. So if you're on the same boat, the max is 6 per boat. The fish you catch, we will put together and come up with that top 3-fish stringer. You can fish from shore by yourself. You can fish from a kayak by yourself. You can fish from a boat by yourself, and you will get the. Sorry, I was checking out the the comments. So you can fish any way you want, and you're technically a team as an individual. So it's anywhere from 1 person up to 6 people. We automatically will take your top 3 fish. Longest stringer length is going to win that prize. And then here's the rules. Read them. Check them out. All right. It's pretty simple here. And folks, here are our sponsors. These folks have stepped up to support our tournaments year after year after year. You can add your name to this list. Please do. I'll show you how to do that right now. Scroll right to the top. Click sponsor. And here's a form. Here's the different options we have for sponsorship. Again, you break them down. You go right down here to this form. You send us your website link, your logo, and rock and roll. You're part of the team supporting this event. If you see something you aren't sure that any of those work for you and you want to do something different, contact me. All right. Registration. Different button right here. Same thing. Gives you basic information. You click member or non-member. You fill out the form. Okay. You need a ruler. If you already have one, great. If not, they're available at Buzz's Marina. They're at All Tackle. They're at Tochterman's, District Angling, and Island Tackle. And if not, we'll get some to you. So register right here. What'll happen when you register is you'll get an automatic email. It'll come to you. Check your spam, your trash folder. It'll come from CCA Maryland, and it'll have a code. You use that code to go over here to the Red Trout page on iAngler. You can find this by searching for it. You can find it through the app by searching for it. But if you notice in your email, you'll have a link to this. You can also come right back to this front page of ccamd.org/redtrout and click right here, iAngler Tournament. I love when stuff works. So here it is, folks. No payment through this portal, okay? You just come here, and it says it right here, new for 2021, register through the website. So you come back here, and you go ahead and, you know what, I can't show you right now because I'm logged in, but what you'll find right here is a register button or enter a coupon. Only way you can register on this is to enter a coupon. You shouldn't be able to pay. If for some reason you figure out how to pay twice, just give me a shout. We'll refund you. That stuff happens all the time. And once you're registered in here, you'll find announcements. We'll send some announcements out to our participants. We realize, again, we're just about a week away. I'm not even going to talk about weather, even though I just did. We all just realize that it's a mess out there right now, and we understand that. But we want to hear from you, and we want you to participate and have some fun in this tournament. And then we will make decisions based on weather later in the week and provide some other additional information. If you missed it, the What's on the Line podcast at ccamd.org/podcast. We had a great conversation last week with Teacher's Pet Fishing, Captain Travis Long and LJ from GI Jigs. We were talking about redfish and trout. So they're out there. There's a lot of great captains out there that can participate. There's a lot of other folks out there that are experts at catching redfish and speckled trout. they're out there. Go have some fun and find them. No, we're not counting rockfish in this tournament. We're giving them a break. The water is still hot. It is not time to catch and release them. It's getting almost to that time, but it's not. We're not there yet. So go out there and have some fun. You're going to catch fish no matter where you go. And if you catch some redfish and speckled trout, you get some great prizes. Every participant in this tournament, rather than T-shirts, will get a 30-ounce Angle tumbler. I don't have any right here right now. They're on their way. We're crossing our fingers they make it for the tournament. And if they don't, they will be mailed to you. That alone is worth the entry. And if you want to come down Saturday night, again, stand by for a survey. So you can come down to Buzz's Saturday night and just have an informal gathering with us. We'll have some music, entertainment, some food, and be able to tell lies like any good angler can. So thank you, everybody, for following along. If you have any questions, my contact information is all over the CCA Maryland website. I hope you have a great Labor Day weekend, and I hope to see you next weekend for the Red Trout Tournament.